Music's very good. Anyways. Instill fear in the essence. Is that what we're doing? How about we talk things out first? Hey, Volfred, what's up? There. Oh yeah, the book's glowing again. Volfred appears to have finished sealing some sort of document. He smiles as he approaches you. Hello, my girl. Just on my way to make a drop. Report a bit of progress our supporters on the other side should like to know. That was an odd sentence. This is why you're not going free anytime soon. It's not clear to you yet exactly how Volfred is able to communicate with agents in the Commonwealth. Probably the same way they keep sending letters to us. We have our ways of making certain that such messages manage to make their way to whom they need to reach, most of the time at least. It's not exactly the most dignified of methods, but the messenger imp is as hardworking as the rest of us, or dare I say more. Most imps lack the capacity to do that job. They, of course, cannot traverse outer boundaries of the downside, which is why liberating Tizo's weird. But they can squeeze much closer than any of us. Volfred offers to tell you more of the process. It seems he's been using certain imps to relay a message. I figured, yeah. From that point, we depend on certain other means. Trafficker like Ruki would likely be familiar with them. Then my agents intercept my messages as they arrive. Messages are coded in the off chance they reveal themselves to be unwanted eyes. But even still, my agents put themselves in great peril supporting our cause and our plan. I could not ask for a more dedicated bunch. It's a shame we cannot meet them, separated as we are. If we succeed in our endeavors, it shall be thanks in no small part to them. Yeah, well, they've got Jordariel and Ruki, and... Alright, Shay's probably not going to help them terribly much, but she'll probably want to help out. She's a nice girl. Found hidden corners where they can speak freely. Their goal is to grow in numbers while remaining safe. For we cannot resist Commonwealth. Its too few citizens stand with us, whether due to apathy, fear, or lack of willingness to see our nations as we do. Some of these agents I have known for many, many years, since long before my exile. Many were former students from my days teaching Commonwealth doctrine. It was clear then among who... Should I tell them about my dream? You know, I feel like that's important. It is clear then who among us did not take common view. These days I report to them our progress, and they in turn report theirs back. From that assessment, I update the estimation of our planned success. Our chances of success increase substantially each time we liberate one of our own, but those loyal to us in the Commonwealth slowly gather strength regardless knowing of our efforts. Thus do we inspire to help each other, not unlike the dynamics I see among the Nightwings here. Now, good afternoon then, reader, I have delivery to make. Strides out to the wagon bearing a sealed message. Right, so still at 55%. All talk, huh? What do we have? Sea of Souls. Beyond a shallow, sticky, even though I already have all the book, shallow, sticky gulf, our voyage grew increasingly foreboding. All the chapters, not all the pages. It was much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? I mean, that would imply that the top of the world is just a bunch of cliffs, eh? That does seem weird, doesn't it? We cannot deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Soulless, though the warnings they signified were duly noted. It was here we first met Ors, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. But the Underking relented, for he witnessed Salyamur in all his doomed glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed forth in tempest beyond reasoning for measure. If you say so. Part of the reason I was confused by the book originally is because I thought it was all from the point of view of one person, not 8 of them jotting shit down. What is this? Oh, it's Gilman's thing. Slithering in circles. What about Tamitha? Out on a short flight. Seeking darkness. Blaspheming. I love her. Eating his fill. Good old boy. Where the hell... What's... Oh, it's pot. Resting up. Bertrude is the cards. Seeking darkness, right, I already did that. Checking in with the others. And as far as I know, Volfred doesn't have anything, so... Let's go instill fear in the essence. Your best to keep up with the Pama shift. The other thing is I don't want her around when the chips are down and there might be a hectic moment where we have to make a choice. Because I feel like she would do something I wouldn't approve of to benefit her sister. You know? I have that sneaking feeling. Anyways, do your best to keep up with Pam as she delves into the undulating waves of ragged rock. She indicates that some of her winged sisters may be nearby to lend their aid. Rad. Oh yeah! We did encounter them at one point. This is as far as you can follow, reader darling. Please excuse me for a little while. She swoops off, leaving you on your own. Some time passes during which you can almost feel the downside encroaching all around you. Then, well, that was certainly interesting. I suggest we get out of here. Appear the Essence will soon have a little accident that should dampen their spirits. Is that right? -3 hope. What does hope do? Oh, rad. I'll take that. Take that to the bank. Looks like it can only go to the Hulk of Ores. Away we go. Wagon comes to a sudden stop after a near miss with someone or something that got right in its path. Huh. First you see no sign of whomever or whatever it was, but then... Ow. Hawk. Or was it R. Falcon? Yeah, I think it's R. Falcon. Voice rings out from the other side of the path. Friendly yet somehow aggravating tone leaves little room for question as to who it is. Falcon Ron! What's up, boy? Hawk was wrong. R. Falcon. I want credit for R. Falcon. Hey guys, so maybe watch where you're going a bit next time, I guess? You must have scared Dad half to death. I mean, just look at him. Yeah, looks terrified. But it's good running into you, because I got you a really special deal. We got some pretty out there stuff on hand. It's been slowing us a bit, to be completely honest. Something about him, I don't know, but Dad just hasn't been himself. Once we open shop, why these little numbers are gonna fly off the shelves. And you can have first dibs. All you gotta do is give us a lift, because you're headed to the Hulk of Ores, right? Drops off when you get there. Okay, I can just not provide for you the most spacious accommodations, but it may have enough room for Falcon Ron barely, unless at least for the short remainder of your trip. On the other hand, since troubling energy from whatever strange artifacts he's transporting right now, I wonder whether you should get involved. Interesting. I may steal this. I've started DMing a campaign, and oh boy, the stories I could tell. Those guys, they are experts at not doing what I want them to. I'll set up a whole thing, and they'll fucking find some other thing I have to... whole battles I have prepared. Boss fights. All damage all planned out. The loot they're gonna get from this. They fucking talk it out. And of course they roll 20s doing it. And I have to fucking, on the fly, come up with some new direction. It's just madness, I tell you. Anyways. That's a whole different thing, though. Falcon Ron is asking you to give him a lift. I do like Falcon Ron. I'm probably gonna get negative points or something if I do it. Whatever. I'll handle it. Hop aboard, Falcon Ron. There, fellow exiles exchange costs. Look, you invite Falcon Ron to climb on board. Great, thanks, guys. I'll just squeeze in. He does not. Dad, come on, put your back into it already. Eventually, Falcon Ron manages to get on board and you prepare to set forth again. Yeah, Falcon Ron. What's up? Could do without the sound effects. Everyone felt like an indeterminable trip. Interminable. During which Falcon Ron did not ever once cease to speak of matters relevant only to him. You reach your destination. Sounds like me. Anyways, thanks, guys. And remember what I said. These things got here, you got dibs on them if you come visit me and Dad. That's it, so we'll be going now, okay? Be seeing you. Whether from Falcon Ron ceased to over the ill effects of cargo is left feeling out of sorts. 5 glory, and glory is... Ow! Come on! If I had known I was gonna lose that... whatever. I'll deal with it. Yeah. What do we got? Thanks again for helping me, really owe you one, and so as promised I got some really good stock for you right here. Pause for dramatic effect. It reveals to you a black hoof, a black heart, and a black claw. What do we have? Cursed. The bear has 100% more stamina than usual, but cannot grasp the orb. Oh. These are quite the artifacts, actually. After getting banished, the bear either returns with infinite stamina or is a fast-moving howler. Aren't the howlers the little things that are hard to control and can't pick up the orb? That's worth considering, actually. Infinite stamina is good. The bear's aura remains while grasping the orb, but cannot be cast. That's fantastic! I'm taking the black... I don't think there's a downside to that. I don't think I cast the orb or my aura anyways. Bears ore remain. Yeah, that's a screw you. I'm taking that. They emanate energy that cannot possibly be completely healthy. Nice, huh? You guys got first dibs on these bad boys, and I can tell you they're gonna go fast. They are gonna go fast. That is 23. Hot damn. He's giving us a steal for these too. Great, you guys. I knew you were discerning customers. Now enjoy that one, okay? Remember, I got others too, and you can buy them if you want. Those ones, though, they're real popular, so no refunds on those guys. But they're real goods. There's no chance you're going to want to pawn them off. Actually, it did occur to me what would happen if I sold it right back to him. You can have this. Screw that. What do we have? Bertrude's Blaster Solid Objects. I don't... whatever. Bear Bench, Ensuing Blast. That's really good. Why don't I have that equipped on anyone? I need to check. Wait a minute. Why doesn't anyone have this equipped? Ooh, he does not have enough experience to go free anytime soon. Jesus Christ! Shut up. Alright, Gilman needs to participate. Pamitha is participating, and... I can try Volfred if I really want to. Maybe. Why not? Probably will. Who cares? But yeah, Gilman's got to get up there if he's going to go free. What do I have? That's very good. I'm going to stick with that one, actually. That's pretty good. I'm going to stick with it. Headwind power casts Zora with greater ease and gains infinite stamina on hit. That's not bad, actually. What's Bertrude got? After dousing... And he doesn't have a damn thing. Probably give him that. And you? While flying after dousing... That's a very good one. I think I will stick with that. But that's... they're all very good, is the thing. Although... Cannot be used by worms, harps, or crones. So... Pretty much Tizo... Volfred, sorry. Tizo, Volfred, and Headwind are the only ones that can use it. I guess I'll give it to Tizo? Because it's good he has his stamina, I guess. Why? Oh, it's a claw, that's why. So, although Harp should have talons, really. I get why worms and, she should still be able to. I get why worms can't use it. Whatever. Upgrade powder? That's always nice. Ooh, +5. Can I afford... No, I can't. Can I afford... Yeah, it should be able to afford one of these bad boys and one of these bad boys. Cost... What?! 61? Oh, for God's... Yeah, alright. Who's... Sure, have that. Where's that 61? There you are, me boyo. Yeah. Alright. Pamitha instantly return and deals extra. Pamitha's instantly getting an upgrade. +4, absolutely. 30%. That's basically 40. Let's call that 40. Sure, why not? Rad. I was doing business with you, so, well, now he's left. We'll have a chat. But first I need to check this book. Let's see here. There's a simple pleasure to be found in forging about the place, easy for a cur to say, of course. Though barren looking to the naked eye, the downside has its share of semi-hidden treasures waiting to be found. It is a nose for treasure after all which drew us here. Certain types of artifacts found in this place would fetch a reasonable sum in soul, whether because they shine with inner light or due to other special properties. I have observed that stardust, freshly fallen from the heavens, sometimes glimmers in the afternoon. I have not found a use for it yet, although, because it brings me faith, perhaps I have indeed. Fair enough. Just open up to the next new page. It's easier that way. The Dazraban was the first of many river ships to vanish from the downside. Although presumptions of its loss were not inaccurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew were charted half of the Sea of Solus ere to the end of their brave voyage. The sea titan Unfathomed Plurns, still lame, was not found in vessels sullying her sea, and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. Not fond, my bad. The ship's own shattered prow would later end the Sea Titan's cruel reign. That's irony, I believe. As the boastful Underking loves to recount, the stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea now sacred has the stars dancing in homage every now and again. It is homage, not homage. Nobody correct me on that. It's homage. Anyways, yeah, the stars really appreciate irony, apparently. What up, Pam? Pam, staring out the window as you approach. Miss Flying, dear reader, take it from me, it feels as good as you'd expect. I imagine it does feel pretty rad. It's not enough for those who Commonwealth brutes cast it down here. If they can get their fingers on us, they make sure we never fly again, as once we did. That is dickish, isn't it? All while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something. You've learned to think... You know, I've thought about this. I feel like I would be... I don't want to get too into it. It's kind of weird, I guess. But life would be shitty without my legs. It'd be shitty without arms, too. It's weird. I feel like life would be shittier if I didn't have my legs versus my arms. But if I had to lose just one limb, it would probably be one of my legs. If I had to lose two limbs, it'd be... Ugh. Do I really want to lose a leg and an arm? No, I really don't, do I? If I had to lose two limbs, it would probably be... I guess I would lose my legs. Wheelchair. I think it's better. I personally think it would be better being in a wheelchair than it would having those. And I could get like prosthetics to drive. There's things capable for that. But I could be like that Blade Runner guy. Yeah, that'd be cool. But without the wife killing, that'd be rad. But yeah, without arms, it's and again, no disparaging or anything, but. I wouldn't... I feel like a wheelchair's easier than You always see the guys who can, like, play pool with their feet and drive a car with their feet and do work with their feet, and it's like, I'm just not that flexible. Let me ask you something. You've learned a thing or two. What have your studies taught you of my kind? You personally? Bamta wishes to know what you have learned about harps. Harps in general. I know the violence they have caused seems a bit dickish. I know that they have suffered. They have a bit, I guess. Well, her personally. You know what? We share a common ancestor. You know little of her kind. I suppose we do share a common ancestor. I did learn that. What does it say? Harps of the Highwind remnants have despoiled the Commonwealth for an entire age. Bit mean. I think it's a bit more complicated than that. Long-held enmity between the harps and the Commonwealth has led the winged race to ruin. There's that, too. I have learned that, certainly. It said that some ancient harps relinquished their wings, conflict began. Again, I did learn that, but that's more factual. I'm going to go with this. You know, the harps have long survived on the brink of extinction, and the warriors of the Highwing remnants are all that remain of them now. They may see little recourse at this point than to avenge their fallen, and see to it that the Commonwealth suffers in return for all has transpired. Such sympathies could not have earned your popularity, I gather, darling. Having the mindset, that was a bit of a sympathetic mindset, so she's saying that probably made me something of an outcast. I mean, I'm a to-each-their-own kind of guy. Like, you know, if you want to go off and do your own thing, like harps and whatever, it's fine, go for it. Don't kill us for not wanting to be harps. And same goes for us. If we want to go off and not be harps, that's cool. Don't go killing the harps because they didn't want to join your stupid bullshit. I'm firm believer in that. Quote me on it, damn you. In fairness, you can leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted. You leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted upon yours, but nonetheless you seem to have the gist of it. Thanks. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me in no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. Preacher to the choir, sister. Mountains I come from, the views there certainly are something, but there's a bleakness to it, too, being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We're very proud like that. Everybody's vying to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way we might just get a shot with the prince. You understand that... Your understanding is that the males of the harps are all gone, though perhaps one remains. They mate as poisoned spiders do and would slay each other in their sleep. Ugh! I hope that's not true. Continue the line if he even exists. Ah, so there's a rumored male Nightwing out there, or Nightwing, Harp out there somewhere. That, it's a bit like Ganondorf, eh? I guess he was just Ganon in that game, but the Gerudo Prince. Huh. Now he's the only male. I mean, interesting. Although, there's only rumors that the prince even exists. Still, though, why can't you just have bastard kids, huh? There's a chance they might have wings. In fact, since you're all female, it's probably better that they'll have whatever. Imagine that being the best case scenario, darling. She shakes her head. Anyway, I was just thinking, I rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after all this. In fact, I fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. She heads out to the wagon to the immeasurable depths of the Sea of Solace. Well, we'll be commencing the next episode. 2 episodes without any action, but hey, what are you going to do? Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shooting your shares, and see you around Ask Clowns.